What's happening? Is Darian Gray, the mouth of the South, and I've been dismissing the Carolina Panthers all offseason, talking about their inexperience and how I'm just not worried about them in the division. But now I'm starting to change my tune a little bit. And I'm going to tell you why on this episode of Point Blank Period.
You can sleep when you die. Point blank period.
I don't know about Matt Rule. And I don't mean that in the sense that I'm doubting him. I just didn't pay much attention to Baylor or Temple. And I literally don't know about Matt Rule. So with that being said, I'm going to reserve my judgment for later on in the year. Luke Kuechly, you're not replacing Luke. All right? Luke was arguably the best linebacker in the league for the last 6-7 years. So I don't expect you to go from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck too often. Like, you just don't hit the jackpot like that. And even then, it was a dead year where they had to suck for luck, pause. But what I am saying is that look at the rest of those guys. They got Shaq Thompson. They got Kawan Short as far as veterans. And those young guys, they got Derrick Brown. Top 10 pick for a reason. Dude was a monster at Auburn. You got your Gross Matos, one of the best names in a draft. And he has a phenomenal skill set to get sacks that will allow me to say said name a bunch of times. I'm looking forward to it. I ain't gonna lie, 14 games out the year, of course. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. And then you got another guy in Jeremy Chin who I think is perfect for today's NFL, where they play a bunch of big nickel. He's a rover safety where he can play in the box. He can play in the slot. He can play high. I think the guy has a good future. And for this unit, I'm not really looking for too much success. I'm looking for progress. They're in rebuild mode, kind of. So the defense intrigues me, but what excites me is the offense. And let's get this out the way right now. I am not with the tank for Trevor movement. That's not me. In my opinion, if you wanted to tank for Trevor, what you do is you bank on Cam Newton not staying healthy for the third year in a row. Or if he does stay healthy, you realize, oh, I have Cam Newton, who is a phenomenal talent. I don't need Trevor Lawrence. I think that Teddy Bridgewater can be a franchise quarterback. I genuinely believe that. Do I think he'll be top 5? Nah, I don't see him being top 5. I don't know if that's his ceiling, but I think he can be a franchise quarterback. You can win with him for sure. Now that we got that out the way, let's talk about Teddy Bridgewater and Joe Brady's system. He don't have a huge arm, but he can throw the deep ball. He not Mahomes or Stafford with the cannon, but what that don't mean is that he cannot throw the deep ball. Because you know who else didn't have a cannon? Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow ain't had no cannon, but it was a whole bunch of RPO across the middle. Yes, that was a big deal in the offense. I understand the deep ball got a lot of recognition. It's a highlight, but they did go across the middle a lot. And Teddy Bridgewater is great in short to intermediate throws, and he can make the deep pass every now and then. Actually quite accurate with it, honestly, even though it's not a prevalent part of his game. Now let's look at the weapons that he has. Joe Brady got the best weapons he could have came in the league with for his type of offense. For Joe Brady and these weapons, it's like NASA meets NASCAR, because he put all these speedy guys in the space and he just let them do what they do best, and that's go. Robbie Anderson, Curtis Samuel, sub 4-4. DJ Moreno slots himself, 4-4-2. Christian McCaffrey is made for RPOs, one of the best dual threat running backs in the game. These weapons are immaculate, and I can't wait to see what Joe Brady does with them. Now, I'm not too worried for this reason. Joe Brady, yes, his system was practiced at LSU, which is a collegiate level, but he learned it from Sean Payton. And Sean Payton had a top 10 offense for like a decade and a half. He learned from one of the best. And I'm interested to see how he puts his own spin on Sean Payton's offense in the NFL. Point blank, period. I'm excited.